So going behind the big numbers we've just seen, what was it like for ordinary Chinese in the first quarter in terms of their pay, their job, and their prices?
Well, indeed, Zoya, sometimes we get too bogged down in the big numbers such as GDP and trade and lose sight of what really matters to the average consumer and worker. And there's some good news here. Despite missing the annual target of 7.5% growth in the first quarter, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, labor market conditions are improving indeed. Over 3 million new jobs were created in urban areas in the first quarter. That's more than during the same period last year. And the number of migrant workers working more than 6 months away from home grew by 1.7%, or nearly 2.9 million in the first 3 months. And people in general also seeing more money in their pockets. Per capita income, disposable income among urban residents grew 7.2% in the first quarter, while their rural counterparts saw an even more impressive jump of 10.1%. Meanwhile, prices have been relatively stable. The Consumer Price Index, which measures changes in the average price of consumer goods and services, grew by a moderate 2.3% in the first quarter, and that's probably why people are spending more. As you see, retail sales beat expectations by a shade with an increase of 12.2% in the first quarter. So yeah.
So the GDP figure may not be that impressive, but not bad in terms of those that looking beyond the GDP. What are the other highlights from the report?
Yes, we know China has been trying to restructure its economy. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, but it seems the country is reaping some initial results. The service sector now accounts for 49% of the economy. That's a 1.1 percentage points increase from the same time last year. But that doesn't mean we've moved beyond manufacturing. Changes are happening within that sector as well. Growth in equipment and high-tech manufacturing exceeded the above industry average by 3 percentage points in the first quarter of this year. That's certainly some good news here, as China is trying to upgrade its manufacturing sector, and things are also changing on the investment front. The proportion of private investment in fixed assets increased by 1.5 percentage points over the same period last year, reaching 64.8%. So when you look at these numbers closely, it does seem China's economy is on the right track.